Hey guys, I'm at a sand volleyball court. There's two courts here, pretty nicely kept. I usually detect this one 2 to 3 times a year. And so anyway, what I'm going to do is I'll start, and I always start going down the net line on both sides, and there's for like 2 passes this side, 2 passes this side, just in case I get called away, because you normally find more stuff around the net than you do out in the middle. Now that's not written in stone. You want to do the whole thing, but start at your at the areas where things are lost most, which would be at the net and at each corner where you serve. So anyway, so I'm going to do this back and forth, and then once I get 2 passes this side, 2 passes this side, then I'm just going to go ahead and do one side all the way, then come back and do the other side all the way. But anyway, do your hot spots first. That way, if you get called away or you get tired or whatever, you can just leave and know that you've hit your high percentage areas first. And I'm going to be using the E-track, and I'm going to have it set up where I'm going to dig everything but iron all the way across. So I'll show you how I set that up in a minute. Then also I've got my shovel I made a couple of years ago, and it just there's a guy on YouTube that uses a shovel like this. So 2 years ago I went to Florida, so I made one, and actually when you get used to them, you can get your target out pretty fast. And there's some advantages to having a plastic or a poly shovel as far as checking for your target real quick. So I'll set the camera up. Well, let's see. I'm gonna set the machine up. Get it here where there's no glare. Okay. So I've got a weird pattern set up there now. We're just going to forget about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit over here, and we're set up here at the at 17 on the iron. This is all iron on the E-track down here. 17's a little high. I'm going to drop it to 21. So I'm going to accept some smaller iron, not very much though, but I'm digging everything that beeps. And so you hit the quick mask, you run your iron discrimination up to about 21, at least I do. You can have it wide open, just your preference. But and then just dig anything that wants to beep in that area, and hopefully we can find some jewelry. So I'll set the camera up and get back with you. I forgot to say, once you've got your pattern where you want it, then you need to save it to your screen. So this is the advantage of having a plastic shovel. So we know it's in the shovel, see? So now I'll just kick the shovel aside. So we know it's over here. And I'm expecting the zinc scent here somewhere. There we go. Just a zinc scent, but that could have been a large gold ring. I want to make note that you need to fill your holes, even on the sand. If you're in a field, fill your holes. Fill your holes everywhere. And remember, if you're digging in turf, the grass side goes up. I've seen some holes filled, but they put the grass in first and then put dirt on top of it. That's just not the way to do it. Now see, I've came up on a hole here, a pretty big depression, so I want to fill that up. Because if somebody comes up here and says I'm leaving holes, how am I going to prove I didn't do that one, other than maybe the color? That's the post. That's still the post. That's not the post. Keep missing it. I got it now. Where is it? Not. There it is. Okay, I see it in the shovel. It's a Michelob Ultra. That's what those sound like. Really looking for something nice, little mellow tone that indicate possible gold. Of course, that also indicates possible crap. Metal around. There's a 1138. Sounds a little higher than that. Moved it a little bit. Okay, it's in my shovel. So then I'm going to take and kick my shovel off here to the right. Try to find it. Okay, I kicked it way over here to the left. There you go. It's just another zinc. Something I want to note is you need to make some type of mark with either your scoop or your digger or your shovel or your feet or your coil, so you know where you've been. And so you can kind of see, looks like a long snail trail there. And then you'll get a feel for how far away you have to go depending on what direction you're going from that line to cover everything. Well, it's been a while and I haven't found anything to speak of. A couple more zincs and a quarter. So here's another tip on marking where you've been. When you sweep to the left, you can put a little mark in. You don't have to do it every sweep. And when you come over to the right, you can put a coil mark, or you can take and just make a line and then continue hunting, and every 15-20 feet or so you'll just stop and you'll just put a mark. That's what I do, and just continue going like this, plus dragging your shovel. That helps you too. And then you can tell exactly when you're at the end, and I'll show you this in the middle. When you're at the end, you can all those little marks line up really nice, and you can get a good feel for where you've been and where you need to go. Okay, let's see what those marks look like. You may not be able to see them too well here. But of course there's one, there's another, and I can see them all the way down. It may not show up on film, but then you can come over here and position yourself with that mark right there, and you can set your coil there. Position your body in such a way that you know that you're going to overlap that by a little bit. Okay guys, I came across another nickel signal here. Yep. You can see it right there. Nickel. That could have been a ring. It should have been a ring. Yeah. Alright. Off to the next one. Here's a signal I haven't gotten yet today. Shallow 1234. I haven't gotten any signals in the low 30s, so see what that is. Probably a, well, I don't know, could probably tab or something. Oh, there it is right there. It's a coin. What is that thing? $10. I don't know what that says there. It says 10 euro cent. I haven't found one of those before. That's pretty cool. See if there's a date on it. Oh, 2009. Wow. Okay. I thought maybe I had something. Well, I do. I've never found one of those, so alright. Get back with you. Alright guys, I got a real good signal here. $11 and $12.05, and you can hear it's nice, hollow, bold tone. That's the first signal I've gotten that's been under 12, because the other ones were 13, 14 for those two nickels, 2 or 3 nickels, I can't remember, but this has got me excited because I'm making this big build up. Watch, it'll be a piece of foil, which probably will be, but I'm right here where someone would start serving to the net right there, and I can't never forget one of the first pieces of jewelry I found on a sand volleyball court was right in this area where people serve, and it was a 22-inch gold chain, and it was broke, but yeah, so I always get excited. Expect foil. I don't see any foil, but I don't feel any bling. Rock. Let me get my pinpointer out. Well, that's what it was. Oh, It wasn't foil, but it was some can slaw. But let me tell you, someone out here in bare feet, that would have cut you. So good thing I got it out. Okay guys, I'm done covering this volleyball court here, and I'm just going to walk down here. You can kind of see my tracks where I've gridded that off. And that's what you want to see when you're done. If you pull up to a sand volleyball court and you see that it's all been gridded off like that, chances are there's not too much left at that time. But anyway, I kind of went fast. It took me about an hour and 20 minutes to go over it, and I've got you can kind of see the areas where I've dug. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can see from here about a dozen. So I'll empty my pocket out and we'll do a wrap up. Okay guys, here's the wrap up. Got let's see, what I'm really interested in is my nickel count. Gosh, I thought I found 2 nickels. Oh, I did. Here it is in my pocket. No. Man, did I miss a nickel? Okay guys, I thought I was missing some coins. It was that one special 10 euro cent and another nickel. I knew I'd got another nickel, but I'd stuck it in another pocket. So hey guys, thanks for watching my videos, and if you have any suggestions, just please put them in the comments and I'll answer those. And thanks for watching my videos. Like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.